Have you ever watched a show and thought, what were they thinking? Some episodes of Star Trek have become infamous for their bizarre plots and questionable decisions. Before diving into these unforgettable moments, uh, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. Uh, so, for over 50 years, Star Trek has captivated audiences with its imaginative storytelling. However, some episodes have gained a reputation for being so poorly executed that they've become beloved for their unintentional humor. Fans have embraced these quirky tales, celebrating them as so bad, they're great. Let's explore some of these legendary episodes. In the third season opener, Spock's brain, the crew of the Enterprise faces a bizarre crisis. An alien woman removes Spock's brain to control her society's computer. This episode is often criticized even by its own cast. Yet it has become a fan favorite for its absurdity. The scene where McCoy operates on Spock, who calmly instructs him despite being brainless, is pure comedic gold. Brain and brain. What is brain? Next, we have The Way to Eden, where a group of space hippies, led by the eccentric Dr. Severin, hijacks the Enterprise in search of a mythical planet. This episode attempts to capture the spirit of the 1960s counterculture, but often misses the mark. However, Spock joining a musical jam with the hippies adds a delightful twist. We reach Herbert. Then there's Threshold from Voyager, where Lieutenant Tom Paris breaks the transwarp speed barrier and turns into a giant amphibian. The absurdity escalates when he transforms Captain Janeway into a similar creature. Despite its scientific flaws, fans appreciate its boldness and humor. The climax features the transformed duo relaxing on a marshy planet with their amphibious offspring. The production team hated it, but it won an Emmy for makeup. And in Deep Space Nine, Move Along Home presents a surreal game forced upon Captain Sisko and his crew by the Wadi aliens, intended to be suspenseful. It instead feels like a cheesy game show. The characters playing hopscotch to survive is a comedic highlight that predates Squid Game by decades. Alamarain, count to four. Alamarain, then three more. Sub Rosa from The Next Generation takes a gothic turn as Dr. Beverly Crusher becomes entangled in a romantic mystery with a ghostly figure. This episode stands out for its melodramatic flair, resembling a cheesy paranormal romance. Beverly's supernatural encounters push this episode into high camp territory. I have loved you, Beverly, and I will always love you. In the Royale, Riker, Data, and Worf find themselves trapped in a low-budget casino inspired by a pulp novel. The episode is filled with cliched plots and ridiculous characters, and Beta's uncanny luck at the dice table adds to the humor, making it a beloved classic. The characters even comment on the poor dialogue, which has become a hallmark of this episode. Um, uh, a Fistful of Datas features a Western-themed holodeck adventure where Worf and his son Alexander face off against Data replicas. Brent Spiner shines as he portrays multiple Wild West villains, making the episode both laughable and enjoyable. Worf's confusion in this chaotic setting adds to the charm. There's going to be trouble, Sheriff. Finally, Rascals showcases a transporter malfunction that turns Captain Picard and others into children. The humor lies in the child actors mimicking their adult counterparts, especially when young Picard tries to assert his command. The Ferengis' antics add to the hilarity, making this episode a prime example of TNG camp. These Star Trek episodes may not be the most acclaimed, but they possess a unique charm that resonates with fans. From Spock's brain heist to Worf's cowboy confusion, these moments remind us that even the most outlandish stories can be entertaining. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,